Hi, really short video today. I'm just going to do a quick video which is a discussion about whether you want multi-effects or individual effects pedals. It's a bit of a long-standing debate in the guitar world. I've got experience of both, so recently you'll have seen I did some work on my Firehawk FX multi-effects. I've also had pedal setups before, sort of individual pedal setups. I don't think you can go wrong on either, but what I'd say is they're sort of aimed at slightly different people. So if you want ultimate control of everything, then go for individual pedals. You can get, ones to do everything you want, and if you wanted 5 metal zones, you could get 5 metal zones in a row. Or if you wanted to do some weird ambient stuff, you could have multiple delay pedals and multiple modulation pedals. Or you've got a standard setup which is 1 or 2 drives, a mod pedal, maybe a couple of mod pedals, chorus, flanger, maybe even a sort of tremolo pedal, and a reverb and a delay and a tuner. But there's ultimate flexibility there, but it can get expensive. If you're buying high quality pedals, they could go anywhere around, average around maybe £100 per pedal. You could buy 6 or 7 pedals and 700 quid already. And you've only got the flexibility of those pedals. If you want to add another one, that's another 100 quid. I understand, yeah, you can get them a lot cheaper than that. You can go with sort of some of the cheaper brands like Joyo, which, they're good pedals, or Mua, or pedals like that. Which will reduce it down to sort of 50 quid a pedal, possibly even less. And then you can buy whole pedal board setups for a couple of hundred quid. Plus you've got to have a pedal board to house them if you want to take them to gigs. But ultimately they're going to sound the best overall, and they're going to give you flexibility in each of those different pedals. However, there's a time and a place for multi-effects. My main setup now is just a Firehawk FX multi-effects unit. Now, it's not as flexible as running individual pedals, but it has, hundreds of different models, pedal types in there, and yeah, perhaps they don't sound quite as good as the original pedals, but they sound good enough. It's sort of, for your average play, no one's going to notice the difference. Only sort of gear nerds are going to notice that difference, and a decent multi-effects unit, you can get decent ones for a couple of hundred quid now, and you can get staggeringly good ones for 700-800 quid, which is the same as buying a bunch of relatively expensive boutique pedals, but then you've got a range of those plus anything else you can possibly consider, and so there's a time and a place for those too. They're less flexible overall, but they give you sort of multiple options, and they're a great place to start because you can find out what sort of sounds you like with them. You can experiment in different ways and find out different things. So at the moment, that's where I am. I'm with multi-effects because that suits my style of play better, and certainly for these kind of demos and things, it means I've got a range of tones at my disposal. Are multi-effects as good as, the sort of amp sims on a multi-effect as good as a nice amplifier? No, don't get me wrong, I'm a digital person. I come from a synth background, so I love digital simulations and things. They're really handy, they're really useful. Are they the same as the original? Not usually. There's sort of like a really nice valve amp does have a really nice tone, but it is limited in what it can do, whereas a multi-effects amp sim, you can get a range of them that sound almost as good again and give you flexibility. And the high-end amp modelers are getting pretty damn close now. They're not there just yet, although arguably with something like a Kemper or something maybe they are, but that's a profiler, which is a slightly different-ish way of doing things to a modeler. A profiler is basically taking a digital imprint of the actual amplifier you're profiling, rather than trying to model the components in it and model how they will interact. So it's sort of cheating. It's kind of like an impulse recording. Anyway, that's getting off topic. But yeah, it's sort of, the multi-effects are very flexible. Individual effects pedals are overall more flexible, but you only get the ones that you've got. You don't get loads of different ones, and it can get quite expensive to put together a really nice pedal board. And it can also get a bit complex. At least with the multi-effects, it handles all the routing and sort of switching and things in there, whereas if you've got pedals, once you get up to a reasonable number of pedals, you start having to have switching systems anyway to handle how complex they are, or you have to tap dance on stage, which some people like, some people don't, so that's something to consider. Anyway, that's that part of the discussion. Following on from that, with my Firehawk FX, what I'm going to do over a few videos, probably not every single video, but over a few videos for the next sort of couple of months or so, I'm going to start showing how to use it, sort of various things like building your own patches. I might even do a very basic what everything does on it, and various options that you've got on it for tweaking things, and little hints and tips that I found that make things a little bit easier. So yeah, look out for those, because for each one, if I create a tone or anything in it, I'll put the tone underneath, link to it, or at least my username for the line 6 tone cloud, whatever it's called, on the Firehawk. Anyway, that's probably all I'm going to say today, because this is just a sort of short vloggy type thing. Got a lot going on at the moment, so time is a bit tight. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and hopefully look forward to the Firehawk videos. A lot of this will be applicable to other sort of multi-effects and modelers and things, but the generation of the tones and things will be very much Firehawk focused. Yeah, thanks for watching again, and don't forget to subscribe, like, click on the bell, do all that, the usual stuff, you know, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm a beginner guitarist, and these are my views.